Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to change a battery in that, a Dodge Journey. Stay tuned and enjoy the video. First step is you're going to want to, if you have a battery backup or memory saver that you can install inside, do that. I forgot mine at work, so I'm going to use a battery charger on a low setting. As you can see, positive and negative are set up. Ran to there, and I just have it on a 2 amp charge. The biggest thing is when you're taking a battery out, wrap the positive cable or something so it doesn't short against the body or something. So next step is to jack up the vehicle. I'm going to put it on the pinch weld. You just want to get it to where the wheel's off the ground. Alright, now we'll set a jack stand and we'll get the wheel off. Now that it's on the jack stand, we'll use a 19mm socket and an impact and get the wheel off. Is to remove the center wheel well / battery cover. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 push pins. And they can be a bear since it's right by the wheel. It gets a lot of road grime and a bunch of nonsense. Alright, and the bottom one, number 7, did not want to come off, but I'll leave that in and just pivot off of it instead of chancing on breaking it. So now, there's the battery. Next step is to take down the hold down rod. It has a 13mm nut at the top. Once you get that out, you lift up the hold down and get it out, and it's an L. I don't know how well you can see this, but you have a 10mm nut there. That is for the positive battery cable. And then you'll undo this wire, and there is another 10mm right there where my finger's at. You loosen both of those and your battery cables can come off. Once you got those 10mm nuts loose, you wiggle it, pull it off. The ground's pulled off. You don't have to do anything with that. It's not going to short out with the charger being on it. Positive take off. Right or wrong, indifferent. I just take a glove, something I can shove up on there, that way there's less chance of it contacting something metal and causing sparks and freaking me out. And then once you got that, just gotta do some wiggling and some wobbling, and then bam, is reverse of removal. That'll come out just like the other side. There's actually a hole back here. Sometimes they stay and they'll just kind of hang out while you do this. Sometimes, like that one, they don't want to sit still. Alright, just like that, the battery's in. Fight with this. Alright, just like that, the battery's in, and now we'll reconnect the positive and negative battery cable and put the hold down on. Alright, now that we're back in, slid the positive, negative battery cables over, and we'll get them snugged up like that. Alright, once that's snugged up, plug that connector back on like that. Grab the hold down. Just like that, we'll get the nut back on that, and then we're ready to put the wheel well back in. Now that we got both battery terminals tight, and we got the tie down so the battery does not move, we will rotate this back into place. Just like that. We'll grab our push pins. We can remember where they go. There's only 7 of them, so wait, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 7 of them, so they're not that hard to figure out. Alright, next we got to put the wheel back on. Now we'll slide the tire back on, get the lug nuts on. Always start lug nuts by hand. You don't want to start them with an impact and cross thread the studs. A few extra seconds of starting them by hand will save you a headache. Alright, now we're just going to run them down with the impact and not actually tighten them. We'll actually torque them with the torque wrench at the end of it. Go forward. All right. Just enough to get the jack stand out from under it. And let her back on the ground. Okay, now turn this off. Disconnect the positive, negative cables. Put that cover back on. Alright, hey guys, there you go. And that is how you save yourself a bunch of money by not having to take it to the dealership. So, I will put a list of all the tools down in the description that you will need to do it. Along with some other notes of what was done along the way. If you thought the video was good, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the bell, drop a comment. Until the next video, take care guys.